Hi, this is Ennis from Never Stop Trucking. We're doing another live stream. Thanks for turning in or tuning in, and hopefully we can talk about some hot trucking topics today. I got some ideas here uh, what we could talk about today, but as always, you're welcome to come with any dispatching or tracking questions. The title of this live stream today is the trucking industry going through a solar eclipse. So it's kind of convenient because today that's what we are having. Everyone is talking about it. Everyone is trying to watch it. It's noon where I am right now, and it should start around 2 o'clock, and the 99%, because that's what we're going to be able to see here, is the 99% of the solar eclipse. It's not going to be 100 here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, in western Michigan, but like the full 99% should be visible around 3 o'clock. So. Now, I do have a few things that I wanted to talk about, and one of them is the fuel cost for the uh, trucks, trucking companies, and I kind of maybe after today, maybe today will be the turning point in trucking industry because, as with the solar eclipse, uh, the moon is coming into the way slowly, and then it kind of blackens everything out. There is no sun for an hour or so, or a couple of hours, and then after that the sun is back. So maybe that will symbolize what's going on in trucking industry, and maybe hopefully today it will go back to normal, or at least it will start slowly going back to normal. But anyway, let me switch screens here. And I actually read this morning on Yahoo Finance. It just popped up. There was an article about trucking in Yahoo Finance, and I was thinking, well, I should take a look at that because if Yahoo is talking about this, then it's even they know what's going on. So the title is "Fuel Costs Show Why Transportation Market is So Challenging for Providers." And then here they have a little table that shows it compares 2019 and 2021 to current year. And then here, as you can see at the bottom, this is like these two lines. That's what I am interested in. The fuel cost per mile in 2019 was 47 cents per mile, and now it's 63 cents per mile. Now, if you compare those two numbers, it's not a great big difference. And then if you look at this here, it says like the fuel percentage of total cost was 24%, and now it's supposedly 27. But the thing is, the fuel was much cheaper back then, $1 per gallon, which is a lot. And then also the rates that we had in trucking industry were much greater. So I don't know how this can be true, but if they say so, we're just gonna go with that. But either way, if you have 16 cents more per gallon right now as far as the fuel costs, as opposed to 2019, and you had maybe double the rates, sometimes even triple the rates what we have been doing, then you can see that it's really bad right now. And then plus everything else went up, not just the fuel. But this article is only about fuel. And the next article here I wanted to talk about was about Amazon. Amazon eyes a record high. So the predictions for Amazon, it's like they're gonna have record profits. The thing with Amazon, and I'm talking about Amazon Relay here, the load board of theirs, they like if we talk to brokers and some of their customers, shippers, or whoever they're using, we are finding that everyone is claiming, well, the markets are bad and the costs are up, and therefore, like there are a lot of trucks out there, and therefore the rates that they have been giving us are smaller. Okay, they're lower. But if you look at Amazon, why are their rates lower as well? Because they're even making more money right now. Amazon is not suffering; they're doing great, but they're just keeping up with the markets and just using this situation for them to make extra profits. If you look at Amazon Relay, the average of their lows that they're posting there are like $1.50 per mile for power only semi trucks for dry vans. And hey, hello Hamdam from Uzbekistan. But I see trucking companies and dispatchers advertising themselves, saying like, hey, do power only loads and make $10,000 a week for solo, which is ridiculous. There is no way you can make that much unless you're doing something with your e-logs. And I'm working on a video about that. People that there's more and more companies that are cheating on their electronic log devices, which is really it worries me that they're doing that. But they're advertising $10,000 a week of gross revenue, and then they say $2 per mile. Well, if it's $2 per mile, then that means you're going to have to drive 5,000 miles a week as a solo driver. How is that even possible? Well, not just that it's illegal, but how can you even drive that many miles in a week as a one driver? Like that's crazy. You shouldn't do that. But anyway, they're advertising rates of $2 per mile for Amazon, which is not true. I have access to Amazon Relay, and we've been putting in different cities and routes and lanes all the time. And it just comes to average around 150, and that's even generous. Usually these loads are even less than that. Sometimes you can get a load that's like $1.70 per mile or a little bit more, but that's rare. You have to be in that area, in that certain city at that time in order to get that load that once in a while pops out. Hello, Ulrich from Ghana. I actually met a guy from Ghana 2 nights ago. He was an engineer. He moved here to Michigan. He's a software engineer working for Dow Chemical, which is really cool. He just got here like 10 years ago. So that's as far as Amazon goes. Now, next thing is I am working. Let me show you that here on my screen. I'm working on a video. Actually, that video is already finished. I'm just gonna release it maybe next week or so about DAT board. So I made this poll here, and I asked everyone what do they think about the new DAT1 board. And in 3 days we have 124 votes, and these votes keep growing. And if you can see here, the second option has the most votes. So the first option is if you like it, second one is I don't like it, and the third one is undecided. So 60% of everyone says like, hey, I don't like this DAT1, bring the old power DAT back. Sorry, but they're not gonna bring the old power DAT back. They invested so much money in the new one, but hopefully they can change some things around. But seriously, I doubt that that they're even going to do that. But surprisingly, 16% said that the new DAT one is better. That's very surprising. That's like 20 people out of 124. And then a lot of them are undecided. So I made a video. I spoke to Emro, and Emro has been using DAT1. I'm still using the Power DAT board. I can switch. I don't want to. I'm not going to switch until I absolutely have to DAT1. And he found a lot of bugs. He found around 20 bugs or things that are not working properly, but around 20 of them, and I made a video about that, and it should be released this or next week, we'll see, but the video is ready. But I wanted to make this poll first and see how people like it, the new DAT, and I wanted to send this to DAT board. Speaking of DAT load board, sorry, they're making it harder and harder for dispatchers to sign up, and they are actually, I think, let me see if I can show this to you. Where is it? Let me see. I'm gonna show you something here. I'll try to find it. But anyway, they're working on another thing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm just gonna place it here for you so you can see it. Okay, they're working on another thing that's going to be even harder for again, sorry, for dispatchers to use the DAT board. As you see here on the right, we just got this message this morning. Beginning in an upcoming release, we will no longer allow contact details, including phone numbers and email addresses, to be shared in comments. And like here on the left, if you see this load that we were looking at with the comments, it has all these stars. And I don't know if the broker actually put it this way or no, or DAT board did it by itself, in order to prevent someone to put in phone numbers or emails in the comments. I don't know, but they will not allow it anymore pretty soon. And we are assuming that it's because of the fact that they're trying to get the dispatchers out of DAT board. Workaround was, everyone can do that. Like if you're a dispatcher and you cannot get a new account with DAT board, you can always ask a driver or owner operator or a trucking company that you're working with to give you access to their account or to make a new account for you. But now, even if the owner operator gives you access to their account, I guess you're not going to be able to use that comment section to put in your phone number, your contact information for the broker to contact you directly. It would have to be listed as the main contact and in their profile. So they are making it harder for everyone to do that. And then that was it. If you have any questions, let me know here in the comments about dispatching or trucking. Also, as you can see here, up on the left, if you're an owner operator, you can text me either if you have your own authority, or if you don't, text me and we can work together. Veritas from Germany. Hello, Germany. And another thing I wanted to ask you here is how often should I stream? If you're watching live right now, let me know in the comments. Or if you're watching later, you can still leave a comment because the video will be up there. Just so I have an idea. Maybe I'll do a little poll as well. But the question is like, how often do you think is okay to stream these kind of? I'm on it because of the eclipse. Yeah, it's kind of like a clickbait too, but I wanted to compare it to what's going on with the trucking industry, because the trucking industry, it's not trucking, it's trucking, it's transportation. Okay, so we wanted to compare it to what's going on in transportation and trucking, and that trucking is doing really bad right now. And I wanted to symbolize this and kind of compare it to that. So hopefully, after we go through that full sun eclipse, then the trucking industry will see the sun again. Weekly. Okay. How's the truck industry going? Yeah, it's bad. Like I said, Bosanac, thank you for watching. Detroit Euro, I think. Thank you for the kind words. I'm thinking like if once the trucking picks up and the dispatching as well, then I should be able to do more of these videos. And I know my day in the life of a dispatcher videos were the most popular ones. But right now, like there is really no point of doing them. Everything is so slow. You're looking for one load for hours. And I don't think that's going to be interesting to anyone. So hopefully when it starts picking up, then I would be able to do more day in the life of a dispatcher videos. And I would be even able to do more live videos. So I'm thinking like if I'm able to be here every day, maybe in future, and like every morning do a live, not like question and answers, but just looking for loads, just like sitting and looking for loads, calling, negotiating, calling drivers, dealing with everyday problems as a dispatcher or a trucking company or a dispatching agency, whatever you want to do. So I'm thinking maybe that could be interesting. So I just don't want to see, I want to see how often is not too often. Okay, is it okay to do it every day, twice a week, once a week? What are your suggestions? Okay, pozdrav, Nebojša. So since there are no questions, and once again, if you're owner operator, text me and we can work together. That's you can text me at that number, and no matter if you have your own authority or no, we can still work together. But if you don't have any questions about dispatching, then I guess this is it for now. Thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully we can do this live maybe another time next week. I enjoyed, Detroit Euro says, I enjoyed the video talking about Suntec. I'm a dispatcher as well, but I hate when brokers do that shady stuff. Thank you. That's my other idea. I wanted to do like a weekly update, as I said in that video, and whatever, because we already have a few things that we can talk about in next video, something similar. So whatever happens to one of our dispatchers or to myself, there is a problem or there is something good going on, or there are some updates like big news, then I wanted to share it. And then also about that, I already there are two guys who already sent me their stories. Like I was talking about this broker trying to scam us, trying to sell us a fake load. And then I was also talking about Suntec, what happened the other day. But I already had two guys reaching out to me and giving me their stories, something similar that happened to them. And maybe that would be interesting to include that as well. Like at the end of the video, hey, Detroit Euro sent us what happened to him or her. And here is, how they dealt with that situation. So my email is in every description of each video, and you can email me it doesn't have to be long, or if you want to make it long, it doesn't matter if you have the time. It can only be like a few sentences, like what happened, why it happened, and who was the broker, who was the shipper, and how you dealt with it. And then we can include it in those videos as well. And what about the Dispatch Insider platform? It's still up, but I'm guessing due to the trucking industry being so slow that we are not pushing it right now. It's ready. So it's there. It's active. But once everything picks up, then we're gonna start to push it again and advertise it. Right now, everything is so slow that whatever you do in trucking, because you can see that we are doing a lot of things. We have a couple of websites, courses, everything, and everything is slow. No matter what you do, even like trucking, dispatching, buying trucks, selling trucks, finding drivers, finding new lanes, everything is just on a halt. So once everything picks up, hopefully the Dispatch Insider platform will pick up as well. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys around. Come back for more. Like the video. That's if there's nothing else that you can do, the thing that will help this channel is liking videos when you are watching them, leaving a comment, maybe sharing the videos, so that will help the channel, maybe kind of, what's the word, like support the channel. All right, one more time, thanks. See you guys later.